Windy Bill here. When I stopped by this Counselor Peak Cemetery out in Mojave Preserve, and I was looking for Riley's grave. Because he's the one that built a lot of stuff out here, had the cabins. He's got one of his house is a volunteer cabin where you can go stay now. He did the memorial up on the mountain, the White Cross Memorial, where all people lost their lives in all wars. When he did it for World War I. And it's just been added to. But then I seen this grave. And for some reason, I could not get that name out of my head. I did the video on it, looked at it, and for some reason it just kept popping up, pushing back into my mind, popping up. Like I knew something. So what I normally do is I started doing research. And here's where the story gets really strange. She was born in Lucerne Valley. That's where I grew up. Her father and my father-in-law knew each other. They attended the same school in Lucerne Valley. And so, just talk about hitting closer to home. It did. And why is she buried here? Well, she came out here to work at the mines after she grew up and left Lucerne Valley. She met her husband. I don't know if she met her husband out here or before, but he worked for several of the mines. And then she met Riley, and they became great friends, going on to doing a lot of mining together. She was an assayer, so she could do the assaying. There's a big ranch here on Sema Road between Riley and her. They built that ranch. I understand they built another one in Arizona. Her husband is still alive. I think he still lives in Henderson. But I'll tell you what, it's strange how your paths cross when you're out in the middle of nowhere. I'm 2 hours from where I live now, 4 hours from where I grew up, and boom. So I'm doing more research. I've got some extremely good research literature and books on Lucerne Valley. And I'm going to do some more research and add it to the end of this video as soon as I find out the rest of the information. But it's just, when a name sticks in your mind for some reason, you just gotta listen to it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. A token of my visit. Reached in my pocket, got out my change. It's always good luck to leave a token of your visit. Now, I did some research on the rest of these graves. And I've got names for all of them, and I've got their obituaries. Like I know Cindy and Riley, and one of the other graves is a truck driver who used to drive for the mines, and he was killed in a traffic accident while driving. The other two are miners of them, I think, but I've got to do the research on them a little bit more. So, I always find cemeteries everywhere I go. And that's because everything I do, I'm looking at old mining towns, old towns, you know, places that nothing exists anymore. But they all have a cemetery. And you can learn a lot about the history from that. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I hope you watch this one and stay for the end.